Alright, how's everybody doing this evening? Got a pig in the trailer here. We'll switch around. Yep, this big girl is taking her last ride. She goes to the processor in the morning. It's a lot warmer day today. Woohoo! I am so glad. Took mom to the doctor today. She's doing great. She can go back to work next week, the 2nd of January. So that's good news. She's gonna have to take some peel, but everything's looking good so far. That was one of the easier pig loads right there. Took us maybe 15-20 minutes, but anyway, I'm laughing at one farmhand over there. He's flopping that water hose around. I don't know what he's doing, but walk out here and get you some video of some pigs. We got, yeah. The water hoses are working again. Yay! They should work for a couple weeks, according to the Weather Channel anyway. Well, I have talked about this kind of thing before, and it is becoming a reality. There's a company, an Israeli company, that is building a plant in South Carolina to produce chicken without live animals. That's that lab-grown meat I talk about. Fred's out. One of the others got shot trying to get to her, but here are these guys. They're squirrels. Every one of them pigs is the same age right there, but that one was left on the sow about a month longer. So here's all these guys. They're looking good. I'm gonna stop here and get a picture of them. Okay, so I'm back. These guys, like all little pigs, they're funny, fussing and fighting. Hard to believe that that one over there was a runt, catching up quick. You know, they all look good, but here's my two favorites. That's Fred back there, Fred Flintstone. And then this is Blackbeard. Turns on around, you can maybe see his little beard. It's only on one side of his face, though. Fred's a girl. She's the biggest of the bunch. But I think her and Blackbeard are the two best looking ones. But kind of like these white and with the faded red and black. They're kind of cool. But, they're wanting the farmhand to get over here and feed them. So, Well Done got tired of waiting on getting fed. She laid down to feed. Okay, so I gotta go get my chores done. Number one, farmhand's gotta get his done. I'm getting in his way. I think he's threatening to squirt me with the water hose. Is that right? Nah, he ain't gonna admit to nothing, but I know he is. Let him get past me. I'll walk behind him. It's kind of like a cop. You'd rather follow a cop than have him follow you. He's got the water hose. I don't feel like getting wet. He could be a little disrespectful in that regard. Thinks it's. I don't know where he got that from. But all right. Everything's better right now. But I know our worst months are usually January and February. Last year, March was a little rough. We had 2 ice storms in March. But we had 2 sows raise 2 litters of pigs during that ice storm too. Which was pretty funny. We had a guy up the road gave us a really old bale of hay. We rolled off in there. There's video of that way back if you want to go look. But them little pigs would burrow up under there and you couldn't see them. I was afraid they was going to collapse that bale on them any time, but they never did. And we had 3 pigs, 3 sows that raised them 2 pigs. One of them was Sausage there that were taken in. She's never had a litter of pigs for us, so I can't afford pet pigs. You know. Trying to, well, that ain't gonna work. It's got a hole in it. I was trying to get something to pack some water to a dog. I guess I'll just have to go get his feed bucket. Okay. He's done watering, so I'll go out here and aggravate him while he finishes up his feeding so I can use his bucket to water. He likes that. Like I said earlier, it's definitely warmer. It was supposed to get up into the mid to high 50s. When I was at Mom's doctor's office, the thermometer in the car said it was 60. So we got a little higher than they thought. But we got a lot of wind. But I'll take the wind rather than them sub-zero temperatures. Know what I mean? I think all of our animals pretty much feel the same way. So, yep. Come up here and show you some more video of these little pigs eating. These pigs are amazing. If you haven't figured that out, this is your first video of mine. Pigs are amazing creatures. I mean, those guys there are 6 weeks old and they're eating feed. I mean, they usually start eating feed within about a week. Now, sometimes Mom doesn't like them eating her feed and they get launched. I've seen them launch 5 foot in the air, 10 feet away. Not by Well Done. Well Done's pretty good mama. At some point, I'm going to save at least 1 gilt out of her for breeding purposes. You know, right now, we're going to. I can't think of the word I want to use, but we're not going to keep any for a while. We need to get some things done. But then we're going to. I'm kind of want to start my own line of pigs here. I'm going to start doing a little research on breeding. See, she gets, while she's chasing two, there's three others getting in there. Look, they move each other out of the way. They're funny. Oh, anyway, I was talking about this plant in China that is going to grow chicken meat is what they're going to make without any real chickens. Yeah. And the article I read was one that Sheridan Park Farms shared on Facebook, and they were interviewing the company president, and he was saying, well, you can't hardly tell the difference in taste or texture from chicken. There's just not much difference. And I'm thinking, okay, that's what you're saying. I don't know. I don't think I'm eating it. If I gotta raise my own chickens to do it, which I want to do anyway. So, but yeah, we got these knuckleheads. This is how your stuff gets tore up with pigs. Oh, now they're gonna behave themselves. They was fighting and banging things around, but I guess they're gonna settle down now. Oh no, they're gonna fight a little bit. Okay, well, I don't know much about this company that is gonna grow these chickens, and it might have been North Carolina. I don't know. But that just doesn't sound right to me. There's so many things that I'm hearing, just doesn't sound right. It sounds like the beginning of a science fiction movie where all the humans end up dead, or out in the country hiding in caves and under logs and that kind of stuff, until we can breed back enough population to overtake the robots. I read another article, and I can't remember where it was I read it, about they are making these artificial wounds to oh, he got smart on me here. We figured out that we need to put this latch in here so that when pigs get out, they don't open up, because we had some figure out where the feed was, and they wasted about 100 pounds of feed for us. But anyway, so he decided, yeah, I know what he did there. He might have done it to harass me, I don't know, because I told him I needed his bucket. But as you saw, he latched it on there, and that's to keep it from blowing away, because when he come out to feed today, his bucket was way over in the middle of the pig pen, over there with Deuce and them. But anyway, so this birthing center, I don't know what you would call this. You can design your own baby. Pick the traits you want, pick the traits you don't want, the sex you want, everything. Designer babies. It just, whoa, it's crazy. Like I said, I think I seen this movie, and it didn't end well for people. Because, we've already got this artificial intelligence stuff going on. And that's scary in and of itself. There was a university in California. Another article I read. I read a lot of articles. I try to. I like to know what's going on in the world. And anyway, this university in California developed this robot, or this computer, not a robot, but a computer with artificial intelligence that they designed it to try to catch serial killers. And they put all the information they had into serial killers into this computer. And everything was going good. But then this computer starts writing morbid poetry. And they couldn't get it to stop. I guess it's some pretty scary stuff. I don't know. They didn't publish any of the poetry that I saw in this article. So, but they decided it'd be a good idea just to shut the computer down. So, I don't know. Think what you will. But me, I'm not sure artificial intelligence is a good idea. And I don't think this, I mean, on the surface it looks like a good idea. That, you know, people who can't have babies can have a baby. But, I don't know. You hear the phrase playing God a lot. That's what this looks like to me. You know, is our intelligence getting too good? Makes one wonder, huh? There's all kinds of things going on out there that on the surface seems good. They've got a computer program that it's an AI program that has something like a 97% success rate in diagnosing cancer. And I think, and if I'm wrong, let me know, but I think the best doctors like it 50%. So I don't know. I can see where some of it would be good, and I can see where it can cause a lot of problems in the world too. So anyway, that's what's going on here. I'm gonna take a little sausage and take her to the processor in the morning. I'm sorry, I have trouble talking and doing things. And it seems to be getting worse. But anyway, if y'all like this video and you've watched this far, give me a like. You know, that little thumbs up there and just below the lower left corner of this video. If you're watching it on your phone. I don't know where it would be on a computer or TV. But if you're into conspiracy and true crime, and unsolved crime, that sort of stuff, I watched a very interesting video last night by Chase Hughes. He is a guy that worked for the military for 20 some years. And hold on. Okay. Anyway, this Chase Hughes. I watched the video. It's not a long video, so block off an hour if you want to watch it. But he had a question, and this is kind of his area of expertise, according to him. Now, I'm not going to tell you any of this is fact because I don't really know anything about it. But his question was, and he used the Robert Kennedy assassination as an example. Can someone be hypnotized to kill someone and then forget that they did it? Well, according to his experts, yes. And I learned a lot about the Robert Kennedy assassination that I didn't know. That's as big a mess as the John Kennedy assassination. So, if you get a chance, it's Chase Hughes on YouTube. This guy is kind of a motivational guy now. Which, after watching that video, it makes me wonder. It really does. I'm sitting there watching it, and he's studied this stuff for years, got thousands of hours of research, and he's telling me that these things can be done. And I'm thinking, is he doing it right now? Talks a little bit about MK Ultra, a mind control project by the CIA back in the 40s and 50s, 60s. Was supposed to have been stopped. And some of the stuff that went on at Montauk, also, a bunch of mind control and experiments on people without their permission, So, if you enjoy learning about stuff like that, check him out. I found it pretty fascinating. I know it's got nothing to do with pigs or cows or chickens or anything like that, farming. But it really makes you wonder about what's going on in our country. I get more distrustful of the government almost daily. And, you watch somebody like that with some claims to have some real world experience, make you nervous. But anyway, if I'm not careful here, this phone's going to shut off on me, and I don't want to leave y'all hanging. So, let's look out for each other. Let's help each other when we can. And let's all pray. Wow, there's a lot of prayers needed in this world right now for tons of things. So, with that, I'll catch y'all later.